I am noticing that all of this spiny lettuce, native lettuce, has all been eaten off the top of it. That would suggest to me that the deer are actually coming up here. And I saw some more down there. Hey everybody, Kay here on the homestead, and I just want to bring you a little bit farther along into June. Eventually I'm going to catch up, I promise. So stick around. Check out the potatoes. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's the first time I've come up close. Oh, here's that weed. Ouch. Spiny weed. Gorgeous. Oh, this is when potatoes just look their absolute best. Please go back and watch that video of how I planted these on this mound. And it looks like they're starting to fall over. I'm gonna be harvesting potatoes pretty soon, I guess. Got a little bit of something or other there. Got white flowers and lavender. So I got a lot of potatoes here, look. Okay, from there, all the way over there to there. And then all the way around here. Wow. Oh, here's the shiso. Somebody identified this as shiso, and it does look like that. I've only seen it once, growing in Mobile, Alabama, in a community garden. And the bush was literally 8 feet tall. What happened to that blackberry thing? Oh, maybe these are the old canes that I didn't cut. Oh my goodness. What a mess. I'm gonna have to sort that out. And this, of course, is plantain. Weeds. Let's check out the berry situation. Okay, good. I've got a little time. Not ready yet. I am so excited. Look at this soil. This is what was underneath the clover. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I want to get something planted in here ASAP. All right, so that's what I just raked up. And now we have that whole section there to go, and it's in the sun. What a day. We got so much accomplished. There's a cat crawling up my leg. But look, got all these grapevines just covered up so the birds don't get the grapes. And it's just a makeshift, temporary fix till we can do more. But got so much done down in the lower garden, got all this worked up, ready, got a cattle panel for the tomatoes, and I am ready to plant so much stuff. Is that a fritillary? Sure is. Hey everybody, I'm not filming all of this work because, you know, I just can't get the work done and film it. So I've got 3 tomatoes in already, and I just wanted to quickly demonstrate what I learned a long time ago, and I've covered this previous videos. Okay, for example, in the case of these tomatoes, they've been languishing for a long time, so they're tall. And ideally, you want to dig a hole that deep. And that's a lot of work. And so I learned from the Mennonites, from a young girl. She said, this is the way Daddy does it. She said he puts them to bed. So I can't really film this that well, but you have to be careful. Now, if you've got a really straight stem, you don't want to break the stem, but sometimes you have kind of a bent stem. If you've got a really nice straight stem like that, you can make the trench longer. But now I want the root end to be down here because I want the plant to be closer to the cattle panel. So I'm trying to space the plants about 8 to 10 inches from the cattle panel, trying to envision how they're going to self-support onto the cattle panel. And then I'm going to put this in at an angle, and then I'm going to bring this up. You just have to be sure and not snap it. So that's the way I'm going to fill it up. You do it, see, at an angle, and that way you don't have to dig such a deep hole. Hope that helps. Okay, I've got 4 done. I have about, I don't know, 25 to do. And this first one's looking a little limp. Hopefully the water will revive it, and it's going to continually get cooler tonight. So, okay, first I got to take this out of here, and you look at this root coming out. This plant wants to grow. Let me take that out real quick. Okay, somehow I got that out without breaking that taproot. Okay, so I might not have gotten this one quite long enough, but basically all you're doing is bending it sideways. Just got to make it sure you got to make sure it comes up where you want it to come up. And then you just fill it in with dirt. Keeping that curve, you know. And then you've got 8 inches more stem in the ground to develop roots from, because all along that stem you're going to develop roots and make it a stronger plant. Whereas if you just planted it up to here, you just got whatever's down there already. So here it is planted, and that one's looking quite perky, healthy, and I've got 7 planted. With quite a few to go. Okay, it's 7:08. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I've got 4 holes ready. And until I get a longer hose, I'm having to fill up the watering can, and that waters about 4 plants in. I'm dripping wet. This is a sunset tomato plant. And I've got a tip for you about how to plant tomatoes when you don't want to dig a deep hole. The sun is going down, as you can see. And I've only got this much to go. I made it. I made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I have to point to count. I'm so tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. And there's only one, that very first one, that's droopy. I don't know what happened to that. But yeah, I thought I would do more, fit in more. And my question is, should I, well, by the time you see this, I'll have already made that decision, but should I plant them on the other side? Because I've never planted tomatoes up against a cattle panel. Mainly because I've never had space for a cattle panel or had a cattle panel. Look at these elderberries, who knows? I've never had an elderberry, so I don't know when the fruit comes, but look at these flowers. Look, they're huge. And there's a bug. Looks like a ladybug, but it's not a ladybug. Aren't they spectacular? Wow. Oh my goodness. What kind of bug is that? Some kind of spotted bug. I don't think it was a ladybug though. maybe it's a spotted bug that makes these spots. What do you think makes these spots? Please let me know. I mean, obviously it's got something. This one's not as grand, but it's kind of spectacular. Although, you know what? It looks like it's got the wilt up there on the top. Oh, darn. I did not cut these back last year. Oh, yes, look. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna let it get through its cycle, hopefully get the fruit, and then whatever. Okay. Aronias, they're still there, kind of. Yeah. Okay. Believe it or not, I still have to water. This is the good news, but that I got all this planted. The bad news is the farmer who worked for me today, believes that my corn needs to be replanted. After all that work, I killed myself to do that planting. The crows are so smart. They sit up in the trees and they wait. They wait for you to get done, and then they... All right, I gotta water before dark and get cats in. Thanks so much for watching this channel, liking the videos, and especially sharing them with your friends. And I hope to see you in the next video, but please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Scroll down and click all so you won't miss any of the action right here on the homestead. I'm Kaye, and I'll see you soon.